For more on this story, our guest is Khin, president of the Burmese Rohingya organization. Thank you so much for agreeing to speak to us here on France 24. In your words, describe the situation on the ground.
What we are facing in our country state these days is the most horrific situation in the history in Burma. You know, we have never faced this kind of situation. Burmese military is, practicing mass killings of Rohingya and burning Rohingya children alive, and elderly men, women, and children they are slaughtering. That is what we've been hearing from the ground.
Now, who exactly are the Rohingya, and why do neither Bangladeshi nor Burmese authorities want to take them in?
Rohingyas living in Arakan state time immemorial. They are a native people of Arakan. This is a systematic plan by the Burmese government. They want to wipe out the Rohingya Muslim minority. They belongs to Burma. Rohingya have been recognized as an ethnic group, during democratic period time of Burma, but Burmese government, they don't want. They just taking us illegal immigrant. They just pushing us to the camps and, trying to drive us out. That is the Burmese government plan. So they are practicing this. This is the last stage of genocide, what they are practicing right now, I should say.
Is this a racial purge or a religious one? Which of the elements of the Rohingya identity is the most difficult for the Burmese?
It's a political, religious, and ethnic problem. The Rohingya appearance is different from other sides of Burma appearance. Rohingya's appearance is South Asian appearance. So Rohingyas are Muslim. They are the largest ethnic minority, the largest Muslim minority in Burma. That's why they don't want Rohingya minority. So this is a systematic plan since 1962 generally when set up. So that is what we are facing, the last stage they are practicing now.
My last question for you, is there any support for the Rohingya inside Burma?
Unfortunately, there is no support. We have high expectation from Aung San Suu Kyi, but still situation getting much worse. Since she came to power, there is much more human rights violation we've been facing. And 1.3 million Rohingya have been facing decades of persecution. They strip of Rohingya's ethnic right, a strip of citizenship right, and the imposed restriction of movement, marriage, education. And last few weeks, the situation become much worse. They rounded off many villages and they are not even allowing some Rohingyas to get water and to get food. That is how the situation, the military pushing to the Rohingyas. So we need urgent international community help to protect the lives of the Rohingya. What's been facing the Rohingya people today is a quite horrific situation, as I mentioned earlier. So we need international, a stronger collective action to protect the lives of the Rohingya. Otherwise, all the Rohingya will be killed by Burmese army. According to our information, we received at least 1,000 Rohingya have been killed, 160,000 IDPs, thousands of Rohingya fled to Bangladesh. So these attacks against Rohingya should stop immediately. So international community must put pressure to the Burmese government to stop these killings and to allow humanitarian aid access. And for the longer term, recent Kofi Annan Commission report must implement.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us here on France 24. Khin is the president of the Burmese Rohingya Association organization. Thank you.